Hello and welcome to Royal Manchester Children's Hospital, the biggest hospital of its kind in Britain. Coming up, 15-year-old Shaun fights for his life.
I don't think I can cry anymore. It's just like being wrung out.
4 days ago, Shaun Malone was a vibrant 15-year-old, but a bout of sinusitis has taken an unexpected turn for the worse, with devastating consequences. Now he's fighting for his life in the hospital's intensive care unit.
It's been really hard seeing him in hospital flat on his back, you know, and not knowing. That's been hardest, not knowing whether or not we're going to get Shaun back.
Sinusitis is an inflammation of the hollow cavities in the skull that open into the nose. But the doctor in charge of intensive care this evening, Kay Hawkins, says Shaun's case is very unusual.
Most people will know about sinusitis. A lot of people will have probably suffered from it from time to time. But he's got a very rare complication of that, with the infection backtracking to the back of the brain. When any child's on intensive care, there is a risk of dying.
Yesterday, Shaun had emergency brain surgery to remove infected fluid from inside his head. This evening, ENT surgeon Andrew Zarod has been called in to perform another emergency operation. This time to clear infection from Shaun's sinuses to stop it from spreading to his brain again.
Injecting a small amount of saline and then aspirating it also reveals a blood-stained infected discharge. Ready to start drilling. Going through to the side. We're going to insert a drain to allow any residual infection to make its way out.
The surgeons have done all they can to clear out the infection.
That's fine. Good.
Now it's up to the intensive care team to find the right drugs to stave off further infection and keep Shaun alive.
We'll hopefully get a clearer picture in the next 24 to 48 hours. You've seen how quickly children can become poorly, but thankfully the vast majority of them get better quickly too, and obviously that's what we hope for Shaun.
Shaun will continue to receive one-on-one care around the clock. While his life hangs in the balance, all his family can do is hope and pray. 15-year-old Shaun's been in the hospital's intensive care unit for a week now. He's had 2 operations to try to stop an infection spreading through his brain. It's been an agonising time for his parents.
It's like being put through an emotional ringer. That's the only way I can put it. You think, you know, what else can happen? And I don't think I can cry anymore. It's just like being wrung out.
Dr. Peter Mark Fortune has spent 8 years in charge of the intensive care team, the largest of its kind in the UK.
Hi, your dad? Hi, I'm Peter Mark. I'm the consultant on duty this week.
This morning, there are signs that Shaun may be slowly waking up and improving at last.
I think looking at the overall picture, we should think about taking him off the ventilator, which will be more comfortable for him. But we'll go for it and we'll see how we do.
OK, all right, thank you.
OK.
Since arriving in hospital, Shaun's relied on a breathing tube to keep him alive. Now he may be able to breathe on his own for the first time.
Just once in a while, we find that we have to put a tube back down again afterwards. And so we have everything ready just in case we need to do that. It's very much a roller coaster road for the family. It's sort of a couple of steps forward, 1 step back, another couple of steps forward. And every time it's a step back, it's like a sort of punch in the face for the family. All right, I'm just going to have a suck down in here just to get stuff out from the back of your throat, OK?
It's a critical moment for Shaun and his parents.
I just feel sick, to be honest with you. You know, you wait for this day to come, and then when it comes, it just...
All right, Shaun, sorry. We're down to the last bit now. This is going to be a lot more comfortable in a minute, I assure you.
Okay, Shaun.
Okay, Shaun. 1, 2, 3. Good boy, well done.
All right, Shaun.
Okay, Shaun.
All right, good lad.
Okay.
Good lad, Shaun.
Well done. Good boy.
For the first time in 7 days, Shaun is breathing on his own.
Well done.
Thanks.
All right.
It's done now. He's off the machine, and that shows that he's moving in the right direction. Yeah, so that's good.
He's made significant progress over the last couple of days, but he still faces a number of issues. He's undoubtedly at the moment got damage to his brain, but what people worry about is what will be the brain damage at the end of the day. So where will we end up? How will he be as a person? What will he be able to do? And the answer to that at the moment is we just don't know.
Doctors must wait until Shaun's fully awake before they can assess what kind of damage he's sustained to his brain. Vanessa Malone's 15-year-old brother Shaun has been in the hospital for 6 weeks now.
Hi, I'm here to see Shaun Malone.
A very rare complication from sinusitis escalated into a brain infection which left him unconscious. His devoted family have been by his side day and night. But now he's finally awake, and not only that, he's talking.
I keep an eye on anyone when they're feeding me to make sure they're not robbing it.
I was worried that he wouldn't be Shaun anymore. I think that was my main concern, that he would not be Shaun anymore, but he is.
Shaun's come a long way from his days in intensive care.
He was saying to me the other day that he found it really frustrating when he was awake and he was conscious but he couldn't talk.
I can remember my mum and dad being here and my uncle Eddie. I really wanted to talk. I'm a talkative person.
OK then, so our next patient is Shaun Malone.
The doctor now in charge of Shaun's care is neurologist Grace Vassallo. She leads a large multidisciplinary team that specialises in treating children with brain injuries.
The way I describe it is that there is a big part of the brain which consists of two hemispheres, the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere. His left hemisphere is largely intact, and the left hemisphere is the one that predominantly is involved with speech and language and memory and emotions. Well, the right side of the brain is injured substantially.
The damage to the right side of his brain means Shaun can't move his left arm and leg.
It's frustrating that my left side doesn't work.
I keep saying this side doesn't work, but as we're chatting, we're getting through to him that it's a long haul and he will get repaired, like, you know, and it's just how far we get and how far we go with it, and it's done.
Yeah. I had a chat with him today and I told him if you are not starting to feel, God, what's happened to me, then it would mean your cognition has been really impaired, which it hasn't.
Right, chin in.
His eyes filled up with tears, I could see that. But on the other hand, there is a positive side to that. He's retained a lot of awareness, a lot of realization, a lot of cognition, that again will serve him to recover.
Good morning.
Hello.
Every day, the team's physiotherapists help Shaun relearn how to move the left side of his body.
I look forward to physio because I know it's helping me to get up and be walking and that again. I am pretty used to pushing my body and I'm not a quitter. I don't give up easy.
Steady, steady. Such a good man, Shaun.
This week, they're hoping to get him sitting up independently.
Head's better there as well today. You got your head, I'm taking some support away for the moment.
Wow, Shaun.
That's really good. That's really
You're
good.
practically on your own there.
How are you feeling there?
All right.
Good.
The team's ultimate goal is to get Shaun walking again.
Thanks, guys.
That's all right. Our pleasure.
But the next major milestone is to get him mobile enough to make his first visit home. Shaun Malone's been in hospital for 11 weeks now and is making fantastic progress.
I'm pleased with the progress I'm making. I stood on my own for a minute and a half the other day. The thing I am wanting to do but can't do is walk at the minute. But I am very determined to get moving around again.
Right, sweetheart, are we ready?
It will take many months in hospital before the swelling in his brain goes down and before he can walk again.
This is the really exciting bit now.
But Shaun is finally ready for his first visit home.
I have been constantly surprised and amazed by the recovery capability of children, and I would expect Shaun to follow.
I've been looking forward to today for like a week and a half now, innit?
Go for it, son. Home at last. Home.
However, it depends a lot on the family. In Shaun's case, the positivity and the love and attention and nurturing that they have shown will benefit him a lot.
I could just see my room there.
Sit you out there now, son.
Occupational therapist Rachel Downey wants to make sure Shaun can move around the house
That works perfectly.
and get the things he wants.
Right, I want everything good on the low shelves.
Do you want to get on the sofa with the family, or do you want to sit in your dad's chair?
Taking my chair, Shaun. What's going on?
He's going to have to put up with it either way. Ready, steady.
Stand. Go on, big push. Excellent, go on. Brilliant, well done. You can put your bottom down. Brilliant, well done. How's that?
Feels weird kicking back. He's gonna cry. Find your new spot.
I can't put it into words. It's lovely. You know, after 11 weeks in the hospital, I mean, I know we're only home for the day, but this means that the lengths will get longer that he's allowed home till eventually we work up to an overnight visit. And then after that, it'll be home for good.
Yeah, feel all right?
Yes, big dog.
Yes.
I've got my son back. He's the same Shaun, and whatever problems come in the future, we'll deal with them.
Shaun will stay in hospital for at least another 3 months, but with his visit a success, he'll also be able to enjoy weekends at home with his family.
Me, I'm the taller one.
You are
you're not. Just your bum stiffing up, that, Shaun.
Well, Shaun really is an inspiration to all of us. And that's it for this week. Do join me next time for some more amazing stories from the wards of Children's Hospital.